Tangkilikin po natin ang Radyo Eskwela sa Isabela. Sa SDO Isabela, tuloy-tuloy ang good vibes at learning.
Your communication hub and literary arts center of SDO Isabela. SDO English Academy.
An analogy describes the relationship between words. Subject, verb, your teacher, one hand.
English Academy.
Hello there, kids. I am your teacher for today, Teacher Thea, and welcome to another episode of English Academy for Grade 5. Your education provider during this time of pandemic. All you have to do is listen, sit back, and relax. Now, get your module and your pen and paper.
Okay!
Now that you're holding your pen and paper, let me ask you a question. So, breathe in and breathe out. Are you ready, children? Wow! That's great. If you're ready, then let's say, I am ready.
Oh yeah!
Great! I love the energy. I strongly believe you are fond of superheroes. Am I right? That's good. Now, kindly list the name of your favorite superhero on your notebook. Very good. Well, if you'd ask me, I like Wonder Woman. Maybe others there wrote her name too. And for the next question, are you ready? Below the name of your favorite superhero, can you please write his or her superpower? You're doing a good job, children. Do you want to be like them too? That's great! Anyone can be a superhero, even in our own simple ways. Especially in this time of pandemic, such as by just simply following the health protocols at all times is one way of helping our frontliners. Do you also do the same? Very good! And now for the last question. Please write your answer below your second answer. Ready? What do you like most about your favorite superhero? Good job, children! I guess you now have listed your answers on your notebook. Your list on your notes now have something to do with our lesson for today. Shall we start? That's great! Let's get the ball rolling!
Oh yeah!
Children, did you know that writing is done for a number of different purposes and for different audiences? Yes, you heard it right. Can be done in different purposes and even for different audiences. It can be done in classification. It can also be done through time order or through explanation or problem and solution. And lastly, like what you did a while ago, enumeration. And we are going to focus on it. Enumeration focuses on listing of facts, characteristics, and features. You can use signal words such as to begin with, secondly, then, most important, in fact, for example, several, numerous, first, next, finally, also, for instance, and in addition. By using enumeration, writers lay emphasis on certain ideas to elaborate them further. In fact, enumeration easily creates an impression on the minds of the readers because of the details and listings. Therefore, children, when a text presents listings, the purpose is enumeration. Is it clear, children? Great! I'll be giving you an example. Listen carefully as I read the text. Take note of the single words that is or are used. Ready? Good! Now this is the text. The moon is our closest neighbor. Its gravity is only 1/6 of the Earth. In addition, there is no atmosphere on the moon. The lack of atmosphere also means that there is no water on the moon, an important problem when traveling there. Now, what signal word is used in the text? Very good. The signal word is in addition. Well, how about this one? This is the text. There are many solutions proposed by each government together with the World Health Organization, who are very eager to beat coronavirus. First is social distancing. Second is frequent washing of hands and using hand sanitizer or alcohol. Third is wearing a face mask and face shield every time you go out in public. So, what signal words are used in the passage? Wow! You have a very good listening skill. The signal words are first, second, and third. For you to absorb the lesson fully, let us try another example. This is the text. Human coronaviruses were first identified in the mid-1960s. The three well-known coronaviruses are MERS-CoV, the beta coronavirus that causes Middle East Respiratory Syndrome, or MERS. Second is SARS-CoV, the beta coronavirus that causes severe acute respiratory syndrome, or SARS. And third one, SARS-CoV-2, the novel coronavirus that causes coronavirus diseases in 2019, or COVID-19, which are currently facing today. Now, what words are used in the text that signal enumeration? That's correct! First, second, and third. Good job, children! It is so easy, right? Let's have more. I'll read the passage and clap if its text type is enumeration and 2 claps if it's not. Are you ready? Great! Let's start! Now this is the text. Flu is caused by infection with influenza viruses. Symptoms can be mild to severe. The most common symptoms include high fever, runny nose, sore throat, muscle and joint pain, headache, coughing, and feeling tired. Let me hear your answer. Great! You clapped your hands once because it's the passage listed the most common symptoms of flu. How about this one? COVID-19 pandemic is a serious problem that every one of us must be involved. But everything will end up well if everyone will cooperate and follow. Let me hear your answer. Amazing! The answer is 2 clubs because there were no signal words for enumeration in the text. More so, the text I read gives a problem solution purpose. This time, children, I will read a passage twice, and I want you to divide a page of your notebook into 2 columns. In the first column, list all the signal words used in the text. After that, you will answer the question about the text by writing only the letter of your answer. Is that clear, children? Great! Now, pay close attention. The government declares community quarantine in their respective country to protect people from the contagious and deadly virus. The community quarantine is divided into 3 categories. First, enhanced community quarantine or ECQ. Next is a moderate enhanced community quarantine or MECQ. The other one is moderate general community quarantine or MGCQ. And lastly is the general community quarantine or the GCQ. Each level has its own restrictions to be obeyed by the netizens. I repeat, the government declares community quarantine in their respective country to protect people from the contagious and deadly virus. The community quarantine is divided into 3 categories. First, enhanced community quarantine or ECQ. Next is the moderate enhanced community quarantine or the MECQ. The other one is moderate general community quarantine or the MGCQ. And lastly is the general community quarantine or the GCQ. Each level has its own restrictions to be obeyed by the netizens. Now, look at your notes and let's check your answers. What signal words did you list down in the first column in your notebook? That's right! The signal words are first, next, another one, and lastly. So, here's the question. What kind of text type did I read? Letter A, classification. B, enumeration. C, time order. Correct! The text type of the paragraph I have read is of course letter B, that is enumeration. So, what is a text type which focuses on listing details and facts again? Correct! Enumeration. How about the single words for enumeration? Kindly give 5 words. Very good! The word first. How about another example? Great! The word secondly. Another single word? That's right! The word in addition. What else? Correct! The word for example. Last example? Very good! The word finally. Those are just some of the signal words which can help you to distinguish a text in an enumeration type. I hope you have listed it down in your notes, as well as in your minds, children. Do you have any questions? If not, please raise your arms and say hooray!
Hooray!
Wow! You are all eager and attentive today, children. I believe you already have understood our lesson today. So, are you ready for a short quiz? Alright! I will give you 10 counts to get your quiz notebooks and your writing materials. Now, on your paper, write your name, quiz number 5, and the date today. Listen carefully to my instructions. I will read the sentences and I want you to draw a happy face if the sentence is right and a sad face if the sentence is false, based on what we have discussed. If you think that the sentence is false, write the word or words which make it false. Again, I will read the sentences and identify if the sentence is right, then draw a smiley and a sad emoticon if it is false. If it is false, write the word or words which make the sentence false. Write your answers on your quiz paper.
Mari, narinig mo na ba ang tungkol sa online distance learning ng DepEd? Ano ba ito? Ay oo, Mare! Ang online distance learning ay isang pamamaraan kung saan maihahatid ng mga guro ang kaalaman para sa mga anak natin sa tulong ng teknolohiya gaya ng internet, laptop, computer, at cellphone. Ganun ba, Mare? Oo, Mare! Hindi magkakasama at magkakaharap ang mga estudyante at mga guro. Maaaring matuto ang mga bata sa pamamagitan ng online na pagkatuto. Isang mensahe mula sa kagawaran ng edukasyon at ng himpilang ito.
Number 1. Writing can be done for different purposes and for different audiences. I repeat, writing can be done for different purposes and for different audiences. Smiley or sad face. Number 2. Writers commonly use signal words for a better understanding of the text. I repeat, writers commonly use signal words for a better understanding of the text. Smiley or sad face. Number 3. The sentence is, by using enumeration, writers present ideas according to the time they occurred. I repeat, by using enumeration, writers present ideas according to the time they occurred. Smiley or sad face. Number 4. First, secondly, and lastly are the most commonly used signal words in enumeration text types. I repeat, first, secondly, and lastly are the most commonly used signal words in enumeration text types. Smiley or sad face. For the last item, texts in enumeration makes it difficult to create an impression in the minds of the readers because of the details and listings. I repeat, text in enumeration makes it difficult to create an impression on the minds of the readers because of the details and listings. Smiley or sad face. Alright, I hope you are done writing. Now, let's check your answers. Listen carefully. Put a check mark if you got the correct answer for number 1. The answer is smiley face because the sentence is correct. Did you get the correct answer? Good! Now for number 2. The answer is a smiley face because the sentence is true. Did you get it right too? Very good! For number 3, the answer is a sad face because writer presents ideas through listings of facts, characteristics, or features. Therefore, what makes the sentence false is the phrase present ideas according to the time they occurred. Did you get it correct? Nice one! For number 4, the answer is a smiley face because the sentence is, of course, correct. And for item number 5, the answer is a sad face because instead of difficult, it should be easier. Therefore, the word difficult makes the sentence false. Did you get all the correct answers? That's indeed a job well done. That ends our lesson for today, children. I hope you have learned something new and much today. If you have queries and concerns, please do not hesitate to send it to the social media accounts of Radyo Eskwela sa Isabela. Till next time, my dear learners, on behalf of Miss Mariatesan M. Gazingan, our scriptwriter, and the SDO Isabela RBI production, this is your radio teacher, Teacher Thea, greeting you all a good day!
Patuloy ang edukasyon para sa ating henerasyon.
Sa daan ng pagkatuto ay walang may iwan.
Kaya halina sa Radyo Eskwela!